Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragamar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I'm going to be taking our dear Visix to 60. Yeah. Let's see. Let's first dispose of all this food. Craziest stuff. Game, though, I'm not done with. I'm still hunting Arbiter and seeing how far I can get the second account. Did we get it? Yes, we got it! There we go. Hey! Hey! We got our Visix to 60. Hey! Now we just gotta get our gear up to par. Which may be more difficult than I previously assumed. Yeah, let's get these pieces to max, because I'm gonna need it if I even want a chance. I mean, the 2 resistance rolls is pretty nice, because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need those resistance rolls. If I have trouble, I'm just gonna adjust my gear and such, but I really want to see if I can get the 400, and having Visix get wiped a lot meant obviously that there were some deficiencies, because obviously she's supposed to take the fire with the provoke and then decrease the speed while putting ally protect. Her job is to continuously keep the enemy waves controlled, so it allows the rest of our team to do their job. No, not that. Equip that. So obviously, we're going to need more health. Obviously. Because this tower is highly devastating. So I'm not going to want to go without. I'm not going to want to go without some help. Some health or defense or both. You're going to want that. Because, I don't know, like, I need... I'm going to get it to 12 at least. Okay, where are we at? I'm going to buy a bunch of these. Always buy these up. Alright. Let's give it a go. So... First things first. Rosin is in a bad state. Specifically, he's not tanky enough. Yeah, his stats are not tanky enough. That is a problem, because we need him to be tanky enough that the enemy team has problems with him. And his current build, because we don't really want crit damage as much as we want resistance. Not resistance, defense. Most of this is rubbish anyway, so we're going to sell it all and try to get some silver out of it. Mainly because upgrading gear is highly expensive. So yeah, we're going to go stats over sets here. Yeah, we're actually going to go slower, but more defensive for now. Because mainly his main big job here temporarily is just to get his defense up so we can smack harder and tank more damage, more importantly. Because we're going to want him to have very high defense values to match those in the Doom Tower. That's my thought process. Because in the end, it's stats over sets, and I need him to be able to take a thrashing. And that's the thing. I need him to be able to take a thrashing. We'll try to get this piece to 14. I might just do a thorough cleanse of all the gear I don't really want, to try to get the gear I do want in the right situation. Because the main thing he's lacking right now is damage. I don't need him to be fast. I just need him to tank and do damage. That's what I need him to do. So right now he's not doing that. And that's why I'm bothering to give him this stuff. Because if there's anyone who needs a lot of defense as a stat, even over speed, it's this guy. Especially in a place like Doom Tower, where The speeds are low, but the defense and stuff is very high. So that's why I'm doing this. I'll change his build later. But this is going to be the best setup I've got to try to give him the defense he needs. The defense values. That's more like it in terms of defense. I know his speed is a bit rubbish, but the defense values I need for Doom Tower are very high. So that's why I'm going for it. Most of this is pretty bad. So I might as well sell it. I might as well sell it if I'm not going to use it. It's just not enough stats. And just like magic, I've got some stats on him. We'll try this for now. We're going to try to put in a Visix here. Put in a resist aura. We'll try a number of setups. I'm going to throw Visix in because I need Visix to see, that's better. Get some significant damage. Wow, he's still squishy as sin. Okay, I think I screwed that up. Okay, so yeah, we're going to want to do that. We're going to want to go for the provoke. Yeah, we're going to want to go for the provoke. We're going to want to go directly for this guy because he's a problem. I am kind of confused about... I am going to focus this guy in the back because he seems to be a problem. I might need to do Kale in there instead of Magnar. I'll do that. Do that, because that's what I did last time, right? That plus Visix. Where's Visix? Because again, I need that. I need that. I need the wave controlled. That's the problem here. I need this wave controlled, and I need to try to focus down the Smash Lords, because the Smash Lords, they hit like an absolute cannon. I did that on purpose. Gonna want to deal with that. I'm targeting him on purpose. There's a reason I'm going for this provoke. Is because I don't like their regular abilities going off. Their regular abilities are extremely awful. So it would be better if their abilities did not go off. That would be mucho preferred. Gonna target the Smash Lord. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm doing this. It's not random. It is not random. You do want to target him, because he does that. That cleanse he does is devastating. And that movie does. How do I want to set this up? I mean, I think I do need the Visix, though. That's the thing. I think I do need her. Mainly for the control. Because I think that's the main problem with this set of waves. Is that, They're not sufficiently controlled. And that equals problems. I think I need to provoke them all at once. Because otherwise, if they have access to their main abilities, we're screwed. That's the real issue here. That is the real issue here. Getting that decreased speed is very important. See, at least we got him low. So that means that we have a chance. However minute, of beating this. So yeah, we're definitely gonna want to target definitely gonna want to target that. Sort of life steal. Okay, we got a decent life steal. Get decreased speed. The main problem here is trying to get control over these Harvest Jacks. Because the problem is, if you don't try to get control over the Harvest Jacks and the these other net bars, they take control of you. That's the issue. Okay, so I definitely do have to deal with the Hackhorn. the Hackhorn definitely seems to be a priority. The main issue here is trying to keep the Hackhorn's turn meter under control. I'm wondering if Armiger would be a better option. There's a reason I'm going for the Hackhorn. I don't need him cleansing. Because I know his cleanse is on a low CD. So I don't want to have anything to do with that. I also know their stats are brutally high. But I think I've got a plan. So the plan goes like this. Drop the turn meter. Throw that. Single combat the thing. Go for him. Over the top. Keep the control on this guy specifically. This guy specifically is the problem. Okay, we're good. You're gonna ask why? Well, you see, the problem is the main problem with Hackhorn getting that cleanse off is not only does he do a lot of damage while doing this, he removes all of the control effects, which is the only thing that's stopping the enemy AI from getting free real estate, which is the very last thing you want, is them getting free real estate. So again, very similar procedure. If you kill the Hackhorn, their whole thing falls apart. Turn meter, control him, do whatever it takes to get him killed. Because if he gets that move off, your team's dead. Like, you do not want him to get that move off. You do not. Hell, I'll even decrease his turn meter to prove the point. Do not want him to get that move off. No, 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 no. No. No, he's losing control. No. No! No, no, no. Oh. Oh. I don't care. She can die. Just not that Hackhorn. I do not need that guy getting that shit off. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't want to see him do the blood sacrifice rubbish again. Because that's what ruined me before. The blood sacrifice. Like, literally, the blood sacrifice is the bane of my existence. Because after that, it's all jokes and giggles. But if you don't stop that Hackhorn, you're done. You're literally done. I don't like to say it like it is. But that's literally the problem. There's a reason you want to compress these bozos' turn meters. Is because if they get going, and it's very painful and very difficult to stop. Like, you need someone like a Visix or somebody who's gonna do control. So you don't have control on this floor. I mean, especially the last one. The last one with the Hackhorns. If you can't control the Hackhorn controls you. If you can't control the Smash Lord will control you and will dictate everything. And you don't want them to dictate everything. Just trust me. You don't. I'm pretty sure I want a different affinity here, maybe. I'm gonna try a different affinity. Okay, good. That in general is what you want. You're not gonna one-shot these mobs though. Don't even think about that. That's not happening. There's a reason. Decreased defense is actually relatively valuable here. Because, I may have mentioned this, but these mobs are unbelievably tanky. Like, they put increased defense on themselves. They put ally protect on themselves. They do a lot of that. And because of that, Alright, I'm going to try a different team. We're going to try it with Mortu and some other crazies. Okay, we got that out of them. Get that going. Get the provoke. Get that into the mix. Get a block buffs. Why not? Get some nice... You know what? Maybe I don't need Visix on this floor. I needed Visix for the last floor. I know I need drop defense. I know I need that. Lots of that. We're going to go shove some silver onto him. Because, honestly, he's not doing enough damage, and that's mostly because he doesn't have these gauntlets upgraded. Because he needs to have a lot of defense in order for his damage to really pop. That's the thing. We need damage more than we need speed here. And drop defense. Lots of drop defense, because the defense on those mobs is mad. It's mad, I tell you. Come on! Why does it have to be so phenomenally inconvenient to upgrade one measly artifact? Thank you. Where are we at in defense? 4K defense. That's more like it. That is more like it. I might put Taragi in here just to give some extra protection. So at this point, okay, good. Okay, I think the defense problem is worse than I thought. Okay. So we're definitely going to want double defense drop. Probably. Just to get the defense out of here. This is way too much of it. Look how much defense. Gonna have to steal some of it. it's just way too much defense. No, wrong one. Man. Do you see how much I have to drop the defense, though, values, just to have a chance? At getting any progress? Like, look at this defense, man. These guys have a heartbreaking amount of defense. Like truly heart-rendingly annoying amount of defense. Like, dear Lord. And they still hurt too. On top of being absolutely diabolically annoyingly defensive. Like, look at the amount of defense on these guys, man. Look at this. Just trying to keep them healing. There we go. Get some true fear out there. I'm sorry, these mobs tilt me. They genuinely tilt me. Even on my other account, these mobs tilt me. I'm just trying to get this defense off. Because the amount of defense these mobs have. Dumb. Every time you think you've got rid of their defense, they've got more. How does he grant himself an extra turn? That's not fair. I put friggin' true fear on him, and he gets an extra turn. What the hell gives? What the hell gives? And he gets an increased attack. What the actual hell? Okay. Final round. We gotta kill this Bashers. We have to kill the Bashers. There's a reason I'm targeting the Bashers. Because the Basher's putting all my skills on cooldown and making this a living hell. Next target is a Cult Brawler. Why? Because he has a block revive. And I don't need him to get that off. And then we're laughing all the way to the bank with the rest of them. Next is him, because he's a pain in the butt and puts decreased defense. I know I do it too, but only one can do the decreased defense. I'm going to be calling the shots here. There we go. I'm telling you, man, climbing the Doom Tower is a pain, especially if you don't... Like, if your champs are not perfectly honed. For 170 Scarab, man. Scarab is... a piece of work. Now, I have to check my builds. Okay. I'm gonna go start upgrading this artifact and try to replace his gear if needed. Because we are getting into the depths. The very depths of Doom Tower. It's annoying how I still don't have a banner for Lizardmen. I mean, the Lizardmen are the probably the most underrated faction in the game, to be honest. The most underrated faction. Is Lizardmen. Generally speaking, we're not going to want Kale in this fight. Because... yeah. The boss is, something. Now, notice how I've constructed this team. I've constructed this team specifically to take on the boss. Not the, Can I reach the top? I don't know. Will I be able to kill this Scarab? Most likely. So it's 400 Scarab plus... Like, this is hard. Before you guys are like, oh, this isn't hard. Remember, I just had to do a whole clan tournament and everything. And I now have to fight this monstrous boss. Now, before you tell me it isn't monstrous, consider the following. This boss... Well, actually, this isn't the most monstrous boss. I'm being overreacting, because the most monstrous bosses are the rotation after next. Like, freaking Celestial Griffin. I don't even have a nice team versus Celestial. Magnar might be okay versus Celestial if I can get some better gear. A Magnar. Trying to think of methods to DPS, because you need some nasty DPS to deal with Magnar. There's a reason I'm putting the shield up. The reason I'm putting a shield up is because this boss is a massive pain in the rear. Probably shouldn't have done that. Because then he gets into the provoke cycle. Well, we'll cover this in the next episode, but I have to gear up some champs. Floor 100 Scarab is a problem.